Good morning. I'm Andy Myers at Weiss Research.
I'm Jen Amos, and this is your morning market update for Monday, September 26th. Stocks on Wall Street are following the European markets higher as investors grow more optimistic about the prospects for tackling the sovereign debt crisis. Last week, fears about a possible Greek default pushed global equities sharply lower. The Dow Industrials dropped 6.4%, their biggest weekly decline since October of 2008, and many European indexes fared even worse. Those concerns about Greece are certainly still in play, especially after comments by Germany's Deputy Finance Minister yesterday. He said that the next round of funding for Greece will have to wait until European and International Monetary Fund officials are satisfied with Athens' fiscal progress. But Greece's problems are taking a backseat today. Investors are instead focusing on unconfirmed reports that the European Central Bank is considering cutting interest rates. That would be a reversal from the tighter monetary policy the ECB has pursued for the past few months.
Speaking of monetary policy, the IMF held its annual meeting in Washington over the weekend. Global economic officials presented a united front, saying they would do whatever is necessary to resolve the European sovereign debt crisis. That will likely include expanding the powers of the Eurozone Rescue Fund, which currently has 440 billion euros to help bail out struggling nations. However, the meeting produced no concrete action to attack the crisis. The euro has been trending lower as concerns about the monetary union have grown, and right now the shared currency is dropping below $1.35 against the greenback. Meanwhile, the dollar's recent strength has really weighed on commodities. Gold is now falling to around $1,630 an ounce after its biggest one-day percentage drop in 5 years on Friday. Silver also continues to tumble as investors move into cash to hedge against a possible global liquidity crunch. It's now below $29 an ounce after an 18% plunge on Friday.
Oil prices are falling less than most other commodities, but crude is still dropping further below $80 a barrel. However, one energy stock that may be on the rise today is Chevron. Along with its partners, Chevron will invest $29 billion in the construction of a liquid natural gas project in Australia. The company aims to ship the first products from the Wheatstone field to Japanese customers in 2016 and said the facility could more than double in size later to satisfy Asian energy demand. Another big stock winner this morning is Berkshire Hathaway. Warren Buffett's investment firm is gaining more than 5% after saying it will buy back some of its own shares at a 10% premium over book value. Right now, one share of Berkshire Hathaway is worth more than $104,000. And speaking of billionaire investors, Carl Icahn is pulling back from his attempt to take over Clorox. The household products maker has been fighting off his efforts to replace the company's board of directors. Shares of Clorox are falling 6% on the news.
Netflix is among the biggest winners in early trading. Its shares have been beaten down lately after the company announced that it will split its DVD rental site from its online streaming service. But they're jumping 6% today after a Financial Times report that it's close to a deal to stream films from DreamWorks Animation. DreamWorks is also rising on the report. Overall, the global markets are being led higher by strength in the financial sector, especially in Europe. UBS is gaining 2% in Swiss trading, reversing some recent declines. Its chief executive resigned after an unauthorized trading scandal that lost the bank $2.3 billion. Here in the U.S., Bank of America, Citigroup, Wells Fargo, and JP Morgan Chase are all solidly higher. But according to Weiss Ratings, 2 financial institutions closed their doors last week: Virginia's Bank of the Commonwealth and Citizens Bank of Northern California. The Chetco Federal Credit Union also shut down last week. That's the latest from Weiss Research. Have a great trading day.